I need to stop, like, not paying attention. Because I keep messing up. I keep thinking about other stuff and not realizing that I need to start the time. Because there's a specific frame I have to start it at. I'm a big dumb. Too busy talking about what went wrong the last one. Well, I'm not in the last one no more. We're in the new one. This time I actually have kind of a chat talking to me. I've got a one message per 5-minute chat, but I've got something. Alright. We got this one. This will be the one. I'm calling it now sub 125. That's what we're going for. Sub 125. 125 or less. That's our goal. I'll only accept anything 125 or less. I may be focused, but I also still look at chat. Because there's a lot of... Believe it or not, even though this is a speedrun, there are a lot of moments where it's just kind of... either one, ingrained in my head so much, or two, there's so many straightaways that's just kind of... I can just kind of do it. Like, I can just kind of walk forward and then look at chat for a moment. So even though you think I'm focused, I'm really not. I'm actually always looking at chat for anything new that's going on and anything to converse about. Dorito. Potato chips. Bum bum. Also, I might change something up with this one, because it'll come later. But I want to get the sneakers before I go get all the, like, lower level gifts, because I feel like that'll make things even faster. So I'm gonna go into Arc Seriously first, and then I'll go down to get the sneakers, and then go down to the stuff before get the stuff before going to the West Arcade. So I think that would be a better plan, because now I can actually run around the area super fast. Because I'll have the Fizzy Faz and I'll have the extra sneakers, so I can speedy zoomy that area. Seems like a way better option. gosh, lag. All the speed. There we go. Heck, come on. There we go. I feel so slow without the sneakers. The worst part of restarting a speedrun, not having the sneakers at the beginning of the game. Being so slow. Get our attention to come down here. Yeah, because we don't want her being up here. We want her going up there. So she'll be out of the way. Go. Okay, I need to get her down so she's not... There we go. So now she's not up there. So I'd rather not have to deal with her being right there. Now this time, do not spawn in the bathroom with me. That'd be great. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay, I just got over it. Just got slightly more time. Not optimal, but what ifs. We do what we do. While this is going, I'm gonna check if Steel has done anything yet at all. I don't know if they've put anything out. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Of course, I'm behind everything. Ugh, come on. Behind everything, everything's in the way. Getting stuck on stuff. Oh, gross. but it will not deter us. This part's always scary because you could soft lock yourself on accident. So I always make sure I'm extra careful. Alright. Alright. Go away. Never know if he's just gonna spawn directly in front of you and be annoying. Alright, and have fun shiny hunting, that's gonna be fun. Woo! Alright. You know, I've considered trying to make a layout, like a new layout that can incorporate chat into it. Just unsure what I want to do. Maybe I'll just move the main screen over a bit and use that side area. I'll figure it out. Oh, I messed up my sprint. No. Okay. Ooh, spooky. And she did. See, this is what I'm talking about. She's like, come on, what do you do? She's so annoying. She'll like appear behind me for no reason, and then I turn around to look at her to keep her there. She'll go back behind me again. It's like, dude. At least I caught that on stream now, to show how god awful her AI is. Hate it. The not meat looks like such a good like slice of bologna or something, and I'm like, I want it. I want to eat the not meat. It just looks delicious. I almost got through the whole sprint. Think she didn't do her spawn though. Ooh. I'd say we're doing well so far, at least. Alright. Go. Box number 12. Give it up for box number 12. Aww. Good. shoot. Okay. What? My mouse go off of it. This is the one thing I don't like about having a wired mouse, is the wire always pulls it back. It's dumb. Because I need to take my hand off the mouse so I can redo the count. Huh. Okay. Come on. Ready, ready, ready. Ready, Freddy. Come on. I did things a little too fast. It's crazy you can be too fast in a speedrun. Woo. Bosh. You need to move on. I don't trust Roxanne when she's staring that way. Besides, we need the extra time for Monty to go away. It's funny. Just as I was about to like make a comment saying, it's nice that Roxy's always looking away when I get over here. And of course she was looking my way when I got over there. The game knows how to make me look like a liar always, even when I don't say it. Right. Thank you. Yeah, they're keeping pace with me. Come on. Okay. That's gonna make this risky, but we're doing it. Yep, there you go. I never know if I'm gonna be able to make that. That is so tense. That's why it's so risky going for that flush. Come on. Still here. The moon being invisible. It's great. Okay. And now we wait here for a few minutes. Alright. Lovely. I do wonder when Steelwool are actually gonna be putting out the patch, like, or at least giving like an announcement of, hey, the patch is gonna come out at this time. Because that would be nice to know when things are gonna happen. Hopefully this weekend. That'd be nice to have this weekend. They give us the patch, and then I can come in on Monday and be like, yo, new patch. So this time I'll remember to get the box first and not keep missing it. Let me in. Good. Box number 20. Nice. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Ooh, perfect line. Nice. Click, click, click. Controller. Ready, 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 ready. Come on. Gib. Good. The fastest time, well, on this, we completed a run before this one. It was, what, 132, I think? And that was already faster than the top score on the leaderboard for fire ending, no major skips, but the game screwed me over at the end like 3 times, so I'm doing a better run, because we're going sub 125. That's what I'm trying for, at least. All I have to beat is 137, but I want to go sub 125 because I feel like I can do it. If not, that's fine because I'll still have beaten the score anyways. I do actually need to see the video of that speed run to see what they did. They probably went the Chica route. That's probably why. Wasted some extra time. The game is pretty glitchy. It's like, I mean, it's not that bad. It's just unfortunate stuff. Like, so, most of it was pretty much just unfortunate placement of moon. Moon spawning in at really unfortunate areas. So it just messed me up. But yeah, the patch should be coming out hopefully this weekend. I don't know exactly when, but when it does come out, I will be making another stream. Just based on seeing how the game plays and different, like, potential different exploits. Is that one box 22? 23 over here. Okay. There's some exploits that I hope they don't remove, and some that I really hope they fix. Come on, let me out. I mean, technically Glitch Trap isn't even in this game, in a way. I mean, I think the closest Glitch Trap is technically in this game is within Princess Quest. Never gonna get this up 125 if I keep messing up like that. My mouse keeps going off the present. Yeah, I wish Vanny was in the game too, more, because she is absolutely pathetic in this game. And that sucks for her supposedly being the, like, next William Afton, I guess. But no. She's just pretty much sidelined in this game. There's so much in this game that just makes me upset. I love this game. This is hands down, this is my favorite FNAF game of all time. Like, I love this game. Probably tied with FNAF 2. Like, well, okay, so FNAF 2 is my favorite classic FNAF game, but just to play, this is definitely my favorite. This one is just so much fun in my eyes. I love running through it and figuring out like what the best paths are and how to get the best times and stuff. It's more fun. But there's some stuff in this game that definitely should have been either changed or stuff that should have been added to it. Just one of my theories. There's a lot of the ones that a lot of other people have. Oh, I can share this one. This one was one that was like really far-fetched and was really stupid, and I was like, no, this is not gonna be a thing. But the theory is that the crying child is the rogue indie developer. That was, oh wait, this. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on this while also trying to say that. But the rogue indie developer that they talk about in Help Wanted, that supposedly made all the FNAF games, FNAF 1 through Ultimate Custom Night, was a rogue indie developer that tarnished the name of the brand. And they made these games based on stuff. So basically all the mini games and stuff, we don't know if that's actually like was actual history or if that was just the game developer making up stuff. But one of the ideas I had was that some of these characters didn't exist, and the crying child was the indie developer who had a grudge against Fazbear Entertainment, and because they scarred him as a kid, he like put out his anger by making horror games. But I was like, no, that's definitely not not the truth. I thought it was something stupid that was like, might as well. Because I was like, how would they know all this stuff? Because the thing is that in FNAF 4, there's so much of the like backstory of the crying child and Michael and all that, and it's like, how would this rogue indie developer know about this? So either these are made up characters or made up scenarios, or this is like a personal experience of like his brother. But yeah, it's very unlikely. Another small theory that I don't think anyone's thought about, but I had the idea. Phone Guy is an like executive of Fazbear Entertainment. So my idea was that the so Fazbear Entertainment, or at least like Fredbear's Family Diner, was started by William and Henry as a small local business. And then wanting to expand, they had a franchisee who is Phone Guy. So Phone Guy came in and was like, hey, I will help expand your brand. I will be more like a face and a voice to the franchise. And he's the one who helped them shoot off into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, making Fredbear's into with having more characters, having a bigger impact, and all that stuff. I'm trying to think. And it makes sense as to why he's there for so long, because if we go by the timeline of the game, we know that one of the earliest we see, at least I believe, is 1987, when sorry, this is a point where I have to like remember all the gift locations, and I don't even remember if I've got the counter right now. Okay, well, That's very bad. That is very bad. No, the books are their own continuity. Okay. That's bad. Yeah. So, but it makes sense why his voice would be there in 87, because that was close to 1983 when they actually made it a franchise. And it also makes sense why he's there during FNAF 1 and why he's there for so long. Because it's kind of like legally bound to the franchise. Extra bad because I don't know where Monty is now. Shoot, okay. Where you at? Because he's coming this way. I need to hide. This is not what I wanted for my speed run, but it is what it is. Did I even get the... I didn't even get that. Oh my gosh. And of course, since Monty's going that way, I can't get that. Oh, Monty. Oh, this part sucks. There was just no good, like, hide area, I guess, in here where I could, like, get away from him. Unless... Maybe I could have hopped up here and stayed away from him. I don't know. It was too risky. Okay, you know what? Okay, so he's coming back this way. So now with him up there, I can collect this one. See, I gotta make do with what I got. You gotta be smart. So now he should be doing what he did before. And he should be going downstairs. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, well, he's coming down this way. He didn't seem to see me, so that's at least good. He's gonna be running that way. So we got a good bit of distance on him at least. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, so where was I? Right, the phone guy. I think he's a franchisee because why else would he be there for so long? Because I get dedicated employees, but I don't think Fazbear Entertainment has the best track record of keeping employees on. So that's why I feel like he's like a franchisee. He's like required to be there, an executive of sorts, and he's like filling in. Plus, the biggest piece of information that leads to that is that phone guy is the voice of the tapes that are used in FNAF 3 that talk about how the Springlock suits are made. The Springlock suits were made back in the Fredbear days. They were just as the the suits were made based on Spring Bonnie and, well, just Bonnie, because it was just Bonnie. There was no like extra name there. It was Bonnie and Fredbear, and both of them were given one. They were made one singular Springlock suit for each, Spring Bonnie and Spring Fredbear. And we know, by the way, if you want to know how I know this, it's because if you look back, there's that scene where Purple Guy is putting, or William is putting someone into the Fredbear suit. While he's doing that, you look over at the stage, and there's another Fredbear over there. So that means that's the spring log suit, and then the normal animatronic one that was made first is sitting on the stage. So that's how you know there's two. So they were only made then. So it's like, we know that that's not William's voice. We know it's not Henry's voice. So he must be someone they trusted, or someone with the franchise that would be a voice. So it just makes sense that Phone Guy would be an executive. Oh my gosh. That, because you did that on accident. Yeah, it was messing me up. Trying to mess me up? What you doing, game? Alright, we're fine. That was probably the worst I've ever done the mazer-sized puzzle. That was just bad all around. Yeah, keep that in you. Keep that and stew it, I guess. And I think it was like, in FNAF 1 when he says, I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact. I think that was like, hey, I'm passing over the torch to a new CEO or a new executive. And he was about to leave finally. But unfortunately he wasn't able to because he died at the last moment. It's like really unfortunate for him. Oh, cool. Who knows who exactly killed him, but I think it's probably one of them. But anyways, so yeah, the idea is that in FNAF 2, when I'm going back to the multiple spring suits theory, that when they had in FNAF 2, they said there was an extra suit in the back, a yellow one. They used it. I believe that was most likely the Spring Bonnie suit that they had. At least what I think. And William used it to be able to stuff one more, maybe. I'm actually unsure about that, because I think... Sorry, I'm thinking so many things that I don't know about all the theories. There's different things I had. What was it? God, I'm trying to remember who was each. So, Crying Child was killed by the Fredbear animatronic. And he died in those jaws, most likely. And because of that, the Fredbear animatronic was officially decommissioned, or at least was about to use for scrap, which is the parts and service one, I think. And then the Spring Fredbear is the one that Cassidy inhabits, that she was stuffed into. And that's the one that we see throughout the games, is Cassidy. There's also the potential that, so the one we see in FNAF 2, that is the Spring Fredbear that Cassidy was in, most likely. And then the one that's in the later one is actually, FNAF 1, that is actually the Fredbear animatronic. Like the official Fredbear animatronic that has Crying Child inside of it. Because we have that, we have the theory that Mike Schmidt is Michael Afton. Hence why whenever we see the hallucinations, that's why it's saying, it's me. It's saying, Michael, it's me, your brother. I'm here. That's why it says, it's me. And I didn't do a reload. I forgot to do a reload. Ah! I'm bad. Yes, go reload. But then there was the Spring, the Bonnies. So the Spring Bonnie was left at the original Freddy's location, and William had kept it. William kept it to be able to use. So I think he had that, used it, tampered with the animatronics, or like they had it at the location, FNAF 2 location maybe. He used it to tamper with the animatronics and caused the bite of 87, and then ran off with it. So now it's in his possession, and he leaves it at the original Freddy's location, which was decaying and unused by the point of FNAF 2, or something like that. And then the fate of the original, Spring Bonnie, or the original Bonnie, I think had something to do with like scraps maybe. Also, I'm hoping I'm getting enough items, because I haven't even been paying attention to my counter. I'm too busy thinking about the theories. It should be fine. I have like pretty much the same path anyways. There's just so many. But one key detail that made me rethink everything about the FNAF timeline was something I brought up earlier, was that in Help Wanted, they said something along the lines of a rogue indie developer. Hold on, I'm gonna do this first. I need to focus. Okay. But they said a rogue indie developer has been making games that have tarnished the image of our brand, or something like that, and they're complete fallacies. Now, obviously, that could be company speak for, hey, this isn't real. We're just saying that just to cover it up, kind of thing. But that also begs the question of how much in the games is technically canon. Because something tells me that a little child running around in his bedroom trying to stop nightmare animatronics never actually happened. Something tells me that is not a piece of history on the record books that the indie developer could look up. So, I think that was fake. So, and another side piece of that is the FNAF 6 animatronics. Where obviously Baby and Springtrap and all of them are completely different from what they looked like in the previous games. And I think that's just the rogue indie developer messing around, honestly. Because he was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do something. Yeah, but if it was a coma or a dream, it's like, how would this indie developer know that that happened? That's not something you can historically just know. Oh yeah, I already did this, right? Dumb. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be this way as well. I'm supposed to be going over that way. This is what happens when I start thinking about stuff that's not the speedrun. It's fine, we're still on pace. We still have 30 minutes. That's perfect. But yeah. There's just this stuff in the games that feels clearly... Also, Ultimate Custom Night is supposed to be William's, like, hell, essentially. Like, where he went... Like, where Cassidy's torturing him. And it's like that, pretty sure the, indie developer wouldn't know that. Unless the indie developer is either the crying child or Michael himself. Which something tells me that's not the case. But, like... How weird would that be? It's like Anim Dude, Scott Cawthon. Well, it's not Scott Cawthon, because Scott said that he is not in the games. A rogue indie developer is. So it's like, what if the rogue indie developer was Crying Child? And he was like telling these things that he would have seen. Because it was his experiences. Because it's like, it was his father who did all this stuff. He was there at the locations. He was, like... And he followed the different, like, animatronics and stuff. So it kind of makes sense that the indie dev would be the crying child from beyond the grave or something like that. Because clearly we've seen that possession is a thing that can happen. Because people have possessed animatronics, and then there's... I'm pretty sure there's, like, other... Like, I don't know. It's harder to exactly explain, because we don't know all the logic of FNAF. But I just get that weird feeling that the stuff lines up a little too well. That the Rogue indie developer is the crying child. Scott Cawthon is the man behind the slaughter. To be fair, the picture of Cassidy that we have is actually like an edited version of one of Scott's kids, so... So that is one thing. Nothing like making a random theory to get the blood flowing, to get the brain juices going. It's great. I'm just gonna flash you. Whatever. But yeah, I've wanted to make a video based on the timeline of FNAF for the longest time. Get out. Go away. I wanted to do a timeline video forever. But like I was super close, but then remembering that line from Help Wanted make me think, wait, so how much is this is actually true? But yeah. The other one I'm still trying to figure out that is like still on my mind to this day is who is Old Man Consequences? Because he's clearly someone that is trying to stop that's Greg being a robot. I'm on the bandwagon of he's not a robot. I desperately don't want that. Like, I don't... Okay, so my theory of a robot theory... This is mine. There's two Vanessas. Because we're gonna... If we want to say, we want to take some stuff for the books. If we want to go that route. I think that one Vanessa that we see in the game is... Shoot, I didn't even think about my camera. Ah! Hold on, I can't risk this because I forgot to do one over there, and why does this take so long? I'm not risking it. But I like the idea that one of them is like, it's like Charlie within the books. One of them is a robot that is using an illusion disc. That's the one that it's actually really difficult to think because there's like dividing things, but it's like it would make sense if one Vanessa, the one that's in the Vanny suit, is the robot, so that she turns on the illusion disc and has like the look of Vanessa and is also wearing that bunny suit, so that she can like switch between Bunny and Vanessa at any time. But that also is like, well, that doesn't make sense since that doesn't make sense when she's the one that gets freed. But I'm still on the firmly. I will die on this hill. She's using an illusion disc. I will die on this hill. Because I do not like the Greg is a robot theory. I don't like it. But hey, we'll see. Only Steelwool can tell us. I don't know. William Afton's still alive apparently, so anything's possible. So let me talk about that. How much that pisses me off. That's what the ending was with William Afton still being alive. I should have gone through those stairs. Whatever. I hate that William Afton is still alive. For two reasons. One is that the ending of FNAF 6, that felt like the perfect ending for the Scott Cawthon era, I guess, which I'll also call the William Afton era, because this was all about William. This is all about William's journey of like how he did the missing children's incident and has been torturing and all that kind of stuff, going around a Springtrap. And Henry decided, we need to finish this off. We're gonna burn down Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place and leave all of this behind us. So that way, a new era of FNAF can be done. And that would be this. The Steelwool era, where they have their own version of the killer. Go away. They have their own version of the killer. This is Vanessa, a new killer that has been infected by Glitchtrap and is now thinking that she is going to be the new, like, William. And this is her time in the spotlight, where she's trying to infect her under the influence of Glitchtrap is trying to infect others. That would make sense because it's their new killer. And what did they do in this game? Vanny and Vanessa barely appear, and at the end of it, William is still alive. That is the biggest slap in the face to all of us, and is not cool. Because the end, it was such a perfect ending for the era, and they're like, no, we still need we still want Springtrap because he gets views on YouTube. We need people to enjoy this game. It's like, come on, leave the demon to his demons. There is nothing left. That was the whole point of Old Man Consequence's phrase. Leave the demons to his demons. But no, they're like, you know what? We're just gonna slide him back into here. And what makes me even more upset is they had an even better thing they could have done. Instead of making it the FNAF 6 location, think of this scenario. We are here in the first ever free roaming Five Nights at Freddy's game. We're excited to see what the game has. And look at this. It's a mysterious elevator. Who knows what could be down there? You finally get all the upgrades. You're at the end of the game. Let's see what's finally down this elevator. You go down, you go through the smoke. And what do you see on the other end? Fredbear's Family Diner. The first official sighting that we've actually had in-game, not in mini-games, in-game of Fredbear's Family Diner. Getting to explore it and see where it all began. Seeing the official beginning of the last era in the beginning of this one. Getting to leave off the final thing that we've never seen. But nope, it was FNAF 6 and Springtrap survived the fire. I can't stand this game, dude. They just chose the wrong path, I'm sorry. Because am I wrong? That's like what all of us have been doing. That's why there's so many fan games. We want a free roam version of Fredbear's Family Diner to officially see it. I mean, even if Springtrap was still alive, like say, no, here's what I wanted to happen, was Fredbear's Family Diner, and what officially happened was, see, who's missing in this game? Bonnie. Bonnie is nowhere to be found. So, why exactly, like, they had the perfect mystery that would have happened to where what happened to Bonnie? Well, Vanny, took Glamrock Bonnie and used his parts in a new and improved Springtrap. One without the corpse, but now a house for Glitchtrap. See, that's because in one of the trailers we see his hand climb out, and I could have sworn that was going to be like a scrapped version of Glamrock Bonnie. So this was William's new form, infected by the mind of Springtrap or Glitchtrap. And that's who we were going to have to fight within Fredbear's Family Diner. Destroy the last remnant of William within the place where it all began. How awesome would that have been? It would have been such a good send-off to all FNAF fans, seeing the perfect ending. That this was the last remnant of William. He is now gone, dead in where it all began. But that's not what they did. But hey, it's their decision. They did what they did. There's just so much, and what would have even been better is because the Chica, Monty, and Roxy are just like absolutely sidelined in the final battle. They just come out once and then that's it. Oh no, it was definitely weaker on the scare factor. I mean, this game definitely gets me some good spooks every now and then when I don't see it coming. But I mean, I'm someone personally who doesn't like jump scares because I think they're cheap. But obviously, when it's good and has good suspense, then it's well. But one thing that I feel like this game could have had that I wished it did was an option. Do you scrap them like this so that you get Freddy more bulked up so that he can help you within the final boss between the Glitchtrap's Glamrock Bonnie? Or do you help save them so that you have more numbers against him? So you have a stronger single or a group that all have their great attributes that can help you. And maybe even deactivate some parts of the battle. That's what I was hoping from day one when we saw those trailers. I was like, this would be perfect. Good, solid game design. So, because I need to do I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do jump scares because this is faster. Instead of having to go all the way out to the menu. Because I have to do a reload so we can get the lift to be ready to take us down. But that's my ideal version of what this game would have had. Is being able to save these animatronics over time. Because like Freddy was like, these are my friends. I wouldn't do anything to hurt them. So why did we? Come on, Roxy, you got this. Okay, there we go. Got it. I mean, they kind of did that with the Freddy character flip where he's not really the good guy. Like, they kind of did that. That also would have been a good one. To where it's like, okay, so Freddy is amped up if you destroyed them, and he would have had different parts that would have made him less susceptible to getting infected. But if you saved the other ones, Freddy would be more vulnerable. It would now be on the side of Glitchtrap. Would be infected like the other ones were. That would have been a more solid way to do stuff. But they did not. Okay, so I have not been taking count at all because I've been thinking too much, so I'm going to hope and pray that I got all the boxes that I need. I'm pretty sure we have. We should have gotten all of them. Besides, we should have some extras if need be in the prize corner. And yeah, so it's 12 minutes from my cutoff that I wanted to do. So we just have to see how. Oh, that was weird. We have to see how the future of this game goes, because who knows what's gonna happen. But even with the flaws, it's still a fun game. I still like this game a lot. But it's just still, you could have done that extra 110% to make this just that much nicer for FNAF fans that have been with the series for so long. And also not add in awful puzzles that still have us scratching our heads to this day. But hey, it's not a FNAF game unless it solves one thing and then gives us 15 more mysteries. So. I'm gonna have to turn off the vocals before we get out of here. Now, I almost want to go back in time to become a Steel Wool employee to make it perfect. Say, hey, no, we need this. What I think they need to do, actually, is a director's cut. Like the director's cut DLC. So it adds a completely separate version of the game. That is what they intended for it to be. Because I feel like there's stuff in this game that wasn't added because of time constraints. I could be wrong, but... There's no Fazgoo. As far as we know. Nice and easy. Alright. We got this. Yeah, we are well before 125. That is as long as I don't get screwed over right now. I really hope not, because I didn't save at Roxy Raceway or save before I just did that, so if I don't know where I'm gonna end up if I don't, because no, I'm probably gonna end up like before all the Roxy Raceway stuff. So if something messes up now, that's it. The run is done. We need this run. The 6 a.m. chase to go perfectly. We need Moon to not screw us over. Because he did it twice in my last speedrun. The first time he was in front of a doorway that I needed to go to, and then I had to like reroute and do a bunch of stuff. And then in the second one, he just spawned on me. That's my fear, is that he's going to just spawn either just directly in front of me or on me, and just end my run right then and there. Honestly, though, I still, full honesty, I still have to read all the Fazbear Frights. Okay, thank God. Let me out. Okay. I don't like how he spawns. He just spawns randomly. I would much more appreciate it if he like spawned one place and then like, you know, like chased you, like was like what he does with the in the daycare. So he's just like slowly like inching towards you. That'd be better instead of just like kind of appearing wherever he wants to. I still have to read all of the different ones. I have all of the Fazbear Frights. Bro, I am panicking right now. I just do not want him to randomly spawn. Okay, we're gonna go over here. My heart is racing right now because I'm right here. Anything could go wrong. Come on, come on, come on. If I have enough, I should be able to get it right now. Yes! Okay. Say okay. Quit. Reload. Right here. As soon as I press leave, that's it. Run is done. And we're sub 120. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on. Come on, game. Gib. There we go. 1:19:18. That is, what, 18 minutes faster than the top time? I'll call that a win in my books. All right.